So everybody keep talking about that stud that got fired for being a substitute teacher, right? And all I'ma say is, if that was my motherfucking sister, I would knock the dreads off your goddamn scalp.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So one thing I don't play about, y'all, is children and their education and their influence and their environment. That is something that I'm very, very passionate about. I have worked with children for over 10 years, y'all. And I just take children very personal because I know that they are very impressionable, and a lot of things that they are influenced by, they don't even know, they have no control over. And one person who is pivotal in most children's lives are the teachers who are in the classroom with them every single day, from the time they start school until the time they graduate high school and go on to further their, education, right? So when I see these teachers, quote unquote, who come on social media and they make a fool of themselves, or they're trying to do this, shall I say, they're trying to be viral teachers. That is what it feels like nowadays when it comes to these teachers who get into the classroom. I'm going to share this video and we're going to come back and talk about it, okay?
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
She was a substitute, and I'm going to just say this. At this point in time, the schools need to start, before they allow someone to enter their substitute list, or however you enter the list, you can't get on that list unless we check your social media. That needs to be a thing, okay? They need to see what people's social media presence looks like. If it's private, cool, can't nobody see it. But if you are an open profile and you have a big following, what are people following you for, right? What are you about? Because if you are about, and I'm saying this is this person, but what if you are about showing guns and drugs and just violence? Why would we have you in our classroom to teach our children? Not saying you would do something to the kids, but you're not the right person to be teaching if that is what you feel you want to show people and you want to encourage violence. So this woman who identifies as a stud, she decided to make this video, and everything about that video screams, I did it for a viral moment. I wanted to be, I got an opportunity to be the teacher. The teacher that can get on social media, get on TikTok and go viral. It ain't about teaching. And not saying that substitutes are typically coming in to change a child's life, but you never know. I and many other people have a sub who's there once and then can become your longtime sub, depending upon the situation, just because of how the kids might respond to them, how they might be doing, whatever it might be. So you never know. This could have been a one-time thing, or you could have been in the school as a recurring substitute if they wanted you, right? But the fact that your first point was, I let the kids do whatever they want to do. That again, you're trying to, I don't know, like you think you're getting cool points and it's not hitting right. It is not hitting right at all. And the biggest, most inappropriate piece of it all was this piece right here.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying.
How dare you make that comment? It's a voiceover. But the fact that you still put in your voiceover, damn shorty, these kids trying to take me down. If that is not the most predatory comment from a grown woman, and you post it, just so y'all know, she was fired. Obviously she was just a sub, but she will no longer be able to teach. And this person should never be able to teach anyone. There should be something that can put you in the system that you don't get to be a substitute teacher in any school anywhere. There needs to be some type of universal thing, because that is inappropriate that you even would think like that you even say something like that. Why? This just shows y'all that they do not care about our children. Why are you dressed like that? You are not going to a music video, and that's all she want to do. I'm a content creator. She's showing off her outfit. She getting her fit check. She get all of the things. This is a show. It's all a show. But these babies have to learn. This is their education. This is their future. That you being there one day, 5 or 50, can make or break their life. And and my thing is, like, they're all saying, like, why you look like one of the kids. You would have been going. We would have to figure out what teacher can help cover. You're not coming in my classroom dressed like that. Where are you going? You got all those chains on. It's just like we as Black people, when I say we don't know how to turn it off, we just don't. We just don't. And it's really messed up. And I'm going to share this video of her with her response, trying to make it better as to, in reference to her being fired.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body camera that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down, were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down, all hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmel those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things.
She tried to make it better. It didn't hit. You're like, the kids, they know me, they follow me, that's my following. You are not a celebrity, but in your mind, you might think going into the school, you about to get all this attention, all this hype. Why are you as a grown woman looking for attention from children? From children. It's not a good look. And again, obviously, she's saying that she's not a predator. She would never mean it that way. Well, how else did you mean that? Anybody in their right frame of mind knows what damn shorty, these kids trying to take me down, I gotta get out of here. We know what that means. It is implying something sexual and inappropriate. That's what it's implying, that she likes you or something. She looking you up and down because you look like one of the kids.
So everybody keep talking about that stud that got fired for being a substitute teacher, right? And all I'ma say is, if that was my motherfucking sister, I would knock the dreads off your goddamn scalp. Cause what you mean, damn shorty? The fuck, we don't do that. And then you want to get on social media trying to explain what you meant. What you mean, what you meant? Talking about that's the way you talk. Man, motherfucker, that's the way you are. You like little girls. And you just let the whole fucking world know, bitch. Like, you let social media take you so far in reality, bro. Like, looking at your page, I'm like, bro, you really delusional, bro. Delusional as fuck. Cause why the fuck is you walking around with that damn toy in your motherfucking pants in every motherfucking video? Like, what the fuck is you going through? And then why the fuck would you think it would be okay for you to be a stupid? Like, y'all, I had to calm myself down because I started stuttering and shit. So you know I'm mad for real, bro. Like, I'm watching the video, bro. Like, when I tell y'all I gave her the benefit of the doubt and I took my benefit back because I'm thinking about it. You put a voice over on that shit. You said that shit. You are what you said, bitch.
Even that, as grown people, I wish we stopped trying to look like kids. Like, I wish we stopped trying to look like kids and we keep identifying ourselves. Oh, I look like a little kid. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just a short person. And you're dressed like a kid. Like, that's the part. You're not dressed like an adult would be dressed. But if you put on some normal clothes, some business casual clothes to distinguish yourself that you are not a child, that you're not a student, you are the adult, then it would be a different outcome. But when you want that attention, when you want to be deemed that way, you'll do that. You'll do that. It's your job as a content creator was not meant for that day. You were there to be a substitute teacher, not a content creator. You coming with your camera on, the body cam, all of that. Like, what is this? What is our school? What are our schools turning into? A playhouse for people to just come in, get their certification, and come and want to be the next viral teacher. And this is the sad reality of what is happening. Our kids are suffering, and you just trying to chase a social media check, unfortunately. And back to my point about checking a social media beforehand. This is her social media, a video from her social media that I want you guys to check out. I mean, I'm speechless. This is what it is, y'all. That was who was in that classroom for that day. Thank God she's not in that school anymore. Thank God there's people like this who are chasing social media viral moments. I just hope that we can filter through them, we can get rid of them. But unfortunately, we live in a time that that's what's popular, and we just gotta, these schools gotta just have better discernment, better judgment, because this is sick. This is sad. But let me know your thoughts on this topic. Drop it in the comments. Of course, let me know what you guys think. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Patreon. The link is in the description. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.